Well, good afternoon. Hope you enjoyed it. A little introduction. I thought I'd do something a bit different. Now, today, we're on one of our little village tours again, and we're in Castle Acre. Not been here for a very, very long time. So, I'm going to start off, have a look around the church, have a look around the grounds, and then we'll see some other little bits as well on the way. So come on, let's take a look. Let's get our church bit done first. Let me widen that out for you. It's quite a nice, calm day today. So, as you can see, nice clean graveyard. What we like to see, very well kept church. I'm hoping the sun ain't gonna destroy it too much for us. As you can see, Castle Acre, quite a historic place. And lovely bell tower as well. So let's carry on looking around. As you can see, quite a big cemetery here. And it's one of them villages that's not really been touched too much. So let's carry on round. Really bright today, I have to say. Can hear something going on in the church, so we'll try not to disturb them too much. Let's have a look around this side. Nice, clean, really good bell tower. Look at them blue skies today. But I do love the brickwork, really good. Okay, so we'll take a look from this side. Again, like I said, there seems to be some bits going on in the church today, so we're kind of keep out of their way best we can. So all the way up to the tower there, our usual standard thing. As you can see, another part of the cemetery this side. Lots of old gravestones here. So we'll just wander around this side. Lots of the old type doors here. Nothing been changed, which is what we like to see. Just can't believe how bright it is today. No security mesh, so another good plus for us. But definitely lots of different kind of sort of tombstones and that there. That's a good one. Never been around Castle Acre properly. Not to cover it all. I've been here for odd things in my younger days. But no, I've never really covered the place fully. Look at that. What a photograph. We'll try and capture some bits as we go around anyway. And then we'll just come to our sort of final window as we finish off. Let me just widen it out a bit for you. Just try and not get so much glare of the sun. Let me just move around a bit more. Hopefully that's a bit better. Hopefully catch that a bit better for you. Look at that. Really nice place. Okay, so hopefully you're going to hear me because I don't have my external microphone today. It's a bit of a rush job, but I want to come out and get this while we're out this way. So that is St James Castle Acre Church. Hope you like that. Another quick look round another church collection. Now, there's some other bits we're going to look at in the village now, because there's loads of history here. Again, disclaimer, don't come and ask me. I'm not a history expert. Check online. But yeah, there's this old priory. I think there was a castle here. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Look it up, okay? Anyway, we're here for the walks. That's all. We're here for the walk. So come on. Let's see what else we can find. Now, Forgot to show you this. Let me open this up a bit. The Old Bailey Gate from 1200. Wow, look at that. Let's have a little walk through. Especially if all this lorry gets here. I know this is kind of not original, but still looks good anyway. Ah, that's wonderful. Let's have a look at this here. Anyway, let's move on to our next bit. You've got to touch it, don't you? Wow, 1200. Let's just actually, before we head off, just as you can see, obviously where the gate would have ran up. I know they've kind of put a decorative one in there, but you can obviously kind of see where that would have been. And just do a bit of a close-up of how that deep black gap is. At least two hands depth. Anyway, let's disappear before we get run over. I'll just do you one more view before we head off of the gate. Really love that. Now again, you can tell how old some of these streets are, because look how tight some of this housing is. And where we've just come from at the Bailey Gate there. Anyway, go on, let's carry on. Just wanted to show you that. Now, just a little plaque there for you, I just want to show you. So, English heritage. Look at this. So we're just going to lift up and to show you this castle, or remnants of the castle. Just got to watch it because I've got quite a few people here today. I was hoping it would be a bit quieter on a weekday, but obviously not. We'll just quickly skim over this way so you can see some of the different parts to it. But yeah, this must have been great in its day, but we'll quickly have a head up. But I think we're going to come back and do another video here on another day. But we'll do one today anyway. Like I say, I've been wanting to come out here for quite a while, and I was kind of hoping today it'd been a bit quieter, but unfortunately that's that ruined. Loads of kids here. I thought the kids were still at school at the moment, but I guess not. Must be a holiday day. I didn't think they was off for Easter yet. We allowed to say Easter? Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are. Let's not go there. Anyway, come on. Let's turn this camera around. We've got some more here bits to show you, and I do want to show you these. So yeah, let's take a look. So we'll get this turned around. Hopefully, like I say, you can hear me. No idea what these bits are. I will let you guys figure this out. But there's loads to see here. Actually, there's way more than I thought. So if you get to come to Castle Acre, you really need to do this. I'm assuming this is going to be another gateway, I guess, with the castle up the top there. So I'm assuming this is some kind of gatehouse, I guess. See how far we can get on this. I assume we're allowed in here. There's nothing to say we can't. So, look at this. There's enough graffiti everywhere, so I assume that must be fairly okay. Not sure what that bit is. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me. Assuming this is some kind of entrance this side. But there, we're going to go up to the walkway now, so let's head over there now. As I said, kind of a lot of children here today, so we're going to have to be a bit careful with filming. But anyway, let's head up to this main bit of the castle. Yeah, I'm getting bloody too old for all this. Needless for you youngsters to do. Anyway. Let's get up there. Let's have a quick look around the old castle and see what we can see. So let's turn this around. Obviously we've just come up from down there, up over the bridge, and then we head up to here. Let's keep going. More steps. Oh, I'll tell you what, you just cannot beat seeing all those old buildings and items. And look at that view from up there. You can kind of imagine this in its day, kind of. Looking over the town. Don't forget the church is out that way where we came from. And that would have been the building we just looked around. So I'm assuming some tower to come in maybe. Anyway, let's head back this way before I get too out of breath. Let's have a look this side. As you can see, I'm guessing what would have been like the moat part, maybe. Sure, the experts will tell us. Anyway, let's look a bit further. I'll have a look at this top half now. This is the highest point. We've only got kind of a wall left now. So I'll just do a close-up, show you some of these bricks. Obviously that's my hand size, so you can get to see how big some of this is. And as usual, when you want to do filming, there's loads of people. Anyway, let's just turn this around. Now, just to show you some I'm assuming some of what the rooms were done on the inside. I'll see if I can find a plaque with what it used to look like. So, let's head back this side now. Second curtain wall, apparently. There. Must be a picture of somewhere what it used to look like anyway. It's just but yeah, just the bits left anyway. Just some of the, I guess what would have been the windows or frames bits there. I would try and let's do a little bit of a look at it if we can. I just noticed some children down the bottom there, so I don't want to obviously capture them on film. But as you can see, what you would have seen from the window, if this is what it was. But yeah, really good anyway. Definitely a lot more here to see than what I thought, but there we go. Garden. There we again, more of the brickwork here. Just want to show you that as we kind of finish off on the castle. Again, I've never been around this before. It's really quite interesting to see some of these bricks now. But you can kind of see my hand there how thick these walls would have been. That is, I don't know what that is. That must be 4, 5 feet. Just incredible. And just when we wanted one, we find a plaque. Because I wanted to show you what, I guess what the experts said this castle would have most likely looked like, kind of, in its day. So, 13th century, see, I'm giving you some facts. Don't argue it, this is what the board tells me. So the building was finally finished in 1080, a little bit before my time, but never mind. So, but yeah, we just have an artist's impression, but I will turn the camera around. You can have a look at the board and read. Pause the film and have a read for yourself. Anyway, let me turn this around. So there you go from English Heritage. Let me just zoom that in a little bit for you, so you can see about the Great Tower. Actually give you a bit of info. Anyway, let's before we head off, we'll see what else we can find. And again, just one more kind of clip so you can see what maybe some of the rooms all that would have been. And this is obviously the bit we just looked down at sort of a little while ago. Shame it was a bit kind of fenced off, but I was just going to see if we can just, I'm assuming, is that a well bit? I think we're allowed just have a quick look, are we, on here? I'm assuming that would have been maybe one of the wells. Normally I know these castles have wells inside, so obviously if you're held up for a while being attacked, you can get some, get a cuppa. Anyway, let's see what else we can find. Now, we're just gonna, as we finish off, just gonna see what else we can find here and show you amongst the castle ruins. So this is the castle, this is not the priory, because there is two sections here. So obviously just looking at the castle from this side as we go down one of the other bridges, just the other side. That's a good shot, isn't it? Be good for lovely blue sky there. And obviously as we can see the moat park going round. Like I said, you really need to come and take a look for yourself here. It really is. Although it was a ruin, but it is quite a nice place. And again, just to show you some of these ruins here, more and more in it. You can see how the wall and a secondary wall would have gone round as well. And obviously this moat just follow this round as well. But plenty of, if you do come here, there is quite a few steep steps and paths. So not perhaps massively good for buggies or that, obviously, but just to give you a warning, if you come, there's a bit of walking and climbing to do, but definitely worth it. Oh, get my breath back. There's a lot walking there. Do not know, shouldn't have put this jumper on. Anyway, so just before we finish off the short today, I just want to just show you this last little bit. I think it's only part of the wall, but had to show you anyway. And then we will be back. I promise we will be back here. There's too much more I need to see. So let me just see if I can get some pics done from this bit, and then we'll finish off. So as you can see, just a bit more of, I guess, would have perhaps been the outer wall. Lots of it obviously has crumbled away, but just had to show you that. It's just a shame to fence so much of it off. But there, we'll finish here for today anyway. We've certainly covered the main parts of the castle. So there you go. That's our little short tour of Castle Acre Castle and the local church. Hope you enjoyed that. We will be back for another one. There's far too much here for me to capture in our little short stint today, so promise you, Castle Acre, I will be back. We will get you added on to our town and village tour. So, but I hope you enjoyed what you see. Really interesting. Gonna have to do a bit more reading up on this. Good job the old English Heritage, you put the plaques around, and it's just a shame it's kind of crumbling away, but it is like me getting on a bit, so so yeah. But yeah, lots of kids here today, so I'm just assuming it must be a school holiday. But it's good weather, really nice and warm out here today, so you can't not get out, get some air and get a good walk. Good to see loads of people out having walks. That's what we like to see. Anyway, I'm going to end here. Hope you enjoyed our little history tour, kind of. Except for the info, that's what the experts are there for. That's why you read their boards, you see. You can't be wrong then. Anyway, I will end now. Hope you enjoyed. Give us a like. If you like my content as well and you'd love to subscribe, and I would really love you to subscribe, don't forget, no cost. That would be wonderful if you could help support the channel and push it around your social medias and share it among your friends. That'd be really, really grateful from me for doing that. Anyway, I'll shut up for now because we must get going. I will be back, and next time we come to Castle Acre, we'll go and get the Priory done, because I do want to cover that, and obviously there's a lot more up there as well. So anyway, before I get completely attacked by flies, I will see you in the next one. So take care, have a good old rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one.